Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ryan Winkler, coming to you from Cape Central High School, where the Tigers will take on the Kirkwood Pioneers here this afternoon.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 8, Jackson Whitfoot.
Bottom of the first, leading off will be Jackson Whitfoot as the Tigers will start things off offensively. The Kirkwood Pioneers went 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. As this one's outside for ball one, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is outside for ball two, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Leading off Jackson Whitfoot, followed by Caden Chenoweth, batting third, Jathan Spain. As that one's high, misses again for ball 3. Batting fourth, Hayden Bowers. Batting fifth, Evan Hall. Batting sixth, Braden Mead. Batting seventh, Gavin Pittman. Batting eighth, Aiden McGuire. And batting ninth, Chapman Ogles. That one is swung on and missed for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is called strike 3. Down at the bottom of the zone. 1 away here in the bottom of the first.
The Tigers, number 11, Caden Chenoweth.
And Caden Chenoweth trying to get things started for the Tigers here in the home half of the first. Kirkwood drew Temp in left field. First pitch to Chenoweth is swung on and missed for strike 1. Jacob Nolan in center, Zach Evans in right. Jack Dothage at third, Brandon Rhea at short, Devin Peterson at second. As he shows bunt pulls back and it misses the zone, 1-1. John Bleskiewicz at first, Grayson Sturdy behind the plate, and Owen Nesludge on the mound as that one hits the inside corner for strike 2, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. So 2 away. First 2 batters as Jathan Spain will dig in for his first at bat.
Up to bat for the Tigers, number 23, Jathan Spain.
Spain playing first base today for the Tigers. As Nesludge, first pitch is fouled back. The 0-1 0-1 pitch. Miss low and inside for ball one, 1-1. That one's outside, ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. No stats online. This one's popped up out into left field, deep left field, but the left fielder, Timp, will get under it and make the catch for the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 2nd, no score between the 2 teams. Both teams
0-0.
go 1, 2, 3 as we go to the top of the 2nd. So top of the 2nd as John Blasevich will lead things off for Kirkwood. He's the first baseman for the Pioneers.
Leading off for the Pioneers, number 9, John Blasevich.
First pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch misses high for ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Blasevich. As that one's in the dirt for ball 2, 2-1. Top of the 2nd, no score. And that one will miss for ball 3, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff hitter, Blasevich. And the 3-1 pitch. In there, called strike 2, full count. And the 3-2 pitch. It's hit down into left field. That'll roll back towards the corner. Rounding first, heading for second is Blasevich, and he will be in there with a stand-up double. We'll lead things off with a double, and now Devin Peterson will get a chance to try to move him around. The second baseman. First pitch is fouled back. Runner on second with nobody out. 0-1 count to Peterson. Chapman will come set, look back at the runner. The 0-1 pitch is in there, called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Chapman looking back, and he'll step off. Didn't like how big of a lead there Blasevich had at second base. And that one will get away from Poole, but Blasevich hesitated too long. And he has to head back to second base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chapman comes set. The 1-2 is low for ball 2, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. A run on second, nobody out as Ogles will come set. The 2-2 is in the dirt for ball 3. Full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. Blasevich on second. With nobody out, Ogles will check on him. And the 3-2. Foul back. Stay to full count. Ogles will shake off the first 2 signs, and now he's got the one he wants. In the 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. And that's 1 away.
Foul on the strikeout. Up next for the Pioneers, number 1, Zach Evans.
Zach Evans, the right fielder, will step in. 1 away. Ogles shakes off the first sign and comes set. Looks back, and the first pitch to Evans is swung on and missed. The ball's 1 strike. As Ogles comes set again, checks back again, and the 0-1 will miss high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one's grounded out to second. That'll move the runner over to third. The throw from McGuire to first is in time. So 2 away with a runner at third.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 23, Jacob Nolan.
Jacob Nolan, the center fielder, will do his best to try to get that first run in. That one misses for ball 1. One ball, no strikes as Blasevich leads off of third. Ooh. That one misses somewhere outside for ball 2, 2-0. The 2-0 pitch is popped up into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit, and it's going to hop up over Bauer's head. 1 run will score. And Nolan is in there with a RBI double. And it's 1-0 Kirkwood.
Following the double, up next for the Pioneers, number 51, Abe Rappaport.
Rappaport, the DH, batting for their pitcher, Owen Neslage. His first at bat. As Ogles will come set. Check back at the runner. First pitch to Rappaport is in there for a strike called. The 0-1 is in the dirt. Nice block by Poole. And Nolan wanted to go, but Poole kept the ball in front of him. So he had no choice but to head back to second base. One ball, one strike. As Ogles comes set again. The 1-1. There's a grounder backing out in between the mound and third base. Bare hand by Meade, throw to first, and it's in the turf. And a run will score, as Spain wasn't able to dig it up out of the turf, and her runner Rappaport will end up at second base.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 44, Grayson Sturdy.
So 2-0 Kirkwood. And a runner on second once again for Grayson Sturdy. That one will miss outside for ball one. One ball, no strikes. 2 runs in here in the top of the second so far for Kirkwood. And the 1-0 is swung on and missed for strike one, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is called a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ogles will come set for the 1-2. And it's in the dirt for ball 2. Evens up the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. The runner at second. 2-0. And the 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that will send the
Pioneers plate 2.
Tigers into the bottom half of the second.
2-0.
As they trail 2-0, it'll be Hayden
Ashlyn
Bowers,
Hickey,
Evan Hall,
would you please report to the press box?
and Braden Meade
Ashlyn Hickey, please report to the press box.
will lead things off for the Tigers. We'll be back after this.
Here at Cape Central High, you're listening to Game Time, presented by Jared Ritter, the Bright Blazer Broker. Jared's passion for helping people and his ambition make him a real estate agent you can count on. Find him on Facebook, Jared Ritter, Bright Blazer Broker. Now back to the music on Game Time.
Cape Central fans know that good teammates are important, and that's especially true in dealing with real estate. That's why winners choose Ritter Real Estate with Jared Ritter, the Bright Blazer Broker. Jared's passion for people and ambition makes him an agent you can count on. He takes pride in being available to his clients day or night to make your buying or selling process completely stress-free. Get Jared Ritter with Ritter Real Estate on your team. Call Jared at 573-450-8125 or the office at 573-803-3880 or go online at ritterrealestate.com.
Fantastic music just for you. Play your soundtrack for Cape Central High School.
Bottom of the second, as Hayden Bowers will lead things off for the Tigers. First pitch to Bowers is fouled back. Just missed coming over that net, hit the top of the net. pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 to Bowers is high for ball 1. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. He'll miss outside for ball 2. 2-2. That was close. It was almost a little too close to not swing at, but the 2-2 pitch is high and inside for ball 3. Full count. The 3-2 is called strike 3 on the inside corner. 1 away. That brings Evan Hall to the plate, the shortstop.
Up next for the Tigers, number 7, Evan Hall.
First pitch to Hall is inside for ball 1. The 1-0 to Hall. Swing and a miss for strike 1, 1-1. Game 1 of 2, a doubleheader today for the Tigers and the Pioneers. And the 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers,
4
number
strikeouts.
17, Braden Mead.
4 strikeouts for Nesseledge so far, as Braden Mead digs in for his first at bat. First pitch is called a strike on the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch from Nesseledge. Misses for ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike as Nesseledge comes set for the 1-1 pitch to Mead. It is swung on and missed for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 is high, misses for ball 2, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, with the bases empty and 2 away. And the 2-2 pitch is called strike 3, and that'll do it for the bottom half of the second. So after 2,
Tigers go in order.
the Pioneers lead 2-0.
Lead 2-0.
As we go back to the top of the lineup for Kirkwood, Dothage, Timp, and Rhea will lead things off. First pitch is
Malfunction.
first pitch to Dothage. And the second pitch is popped up in fair territory, and McGuire will make the catch on that foul line down the first base line.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 21, Drew Temp.
Drew Temp lead things off. He struck out his first at bat. One hopper to Evan Hall as he'll throw it over to first base for out number 2.
Up to bat for the Pioneers, number 25, Brennan Ray.
Brennan Ray will lead, or will come to the plate now 0 for 1. He flew out in his first at bat. Flew out to left field. First pitch misses a little high for ball 1. And they're called strike 1, 1-1. That one will miss for ball 2. 2-1. Hit the dirt for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Base is empty, 2 away here in the top of the 3rd. And the 3-1 from Ogles will miss outside for ball 4. That'll be a 2-out walk
Up
to
next for the
Ray
Pioneers,
and
number 9, John Blasevich.
John Blasevich, who's 1 for 1 with a double, will dig in with a runner on base at first with 2 away. First pitch, runner goes, that's high. Throw down to second is a little off target and off the glove of Hall, but not far enough away for Ray to attempt even think about heading to third base. 1 ball, no strikes as Ogles looks in to get the sign. No comes set. Check the runner. And the 1-0 is grounded down to third base. Meade will pick it up, throw across his body, and Spain can't make the catch over at first base. And it'll be runners at the corners.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 28, Devin Peterson.
So runners at the corners with 2 away, and Devin Peterson struck out looking in his first at bat. He has an RBI 90 feet away. As the catcher Connor Poole steps out in front of home plate, signal to the infield. Ogles comes set, he'll throw to first, and he's back safely. First pitch to Peterson will miss low for ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Called a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike with runners at first and third, 2 away. The 1-1 will hit the dirt. Good block by Poole as nobody will advance, or both runners will stay put. 2 balls, 1 strike. As Ogles comes set, the 2-1 is popped foul, back out of play. 2-2. Two on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ogles comes set, runner stealing home. And now they're going to get the pickle out there between first and second base. They'll throw to second. Hall chasing him back, throws to first, and Ogles will make the tag at first base. So the run will score and make it 3-0.
Going into the bottom of the second.
And bottom of the
Pioneers
third.
score 1. They now lead 3-0.
And we go to the bottom of the third. It's 3-0. Kirkwood.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 5, Gavin Pittman.
Gavin Pittman will lead things off here in the bottom of the third. DH today, he's batting for the catcher. Connor Poole, first pitch to Pittman is swung on and missed for strike 1. Kirkwood leads 3-0. The 0-1 pitch will miss high and outside for ball 1. Got that third run on a double steal where Ogles saw the guy trying to steal second and didn't notice the runner stealing third, as that one's in there called strike 2. Or, sorry, didn't notice the runner stealing home. And so when he turned to throw, it was too late to throw home, but they were able to get the runner in between first and second for the third out to end the top half of the third, and that one is called strike 3. And that's 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, number 2, Aiden McGuire.
Aiden McGuire will get his first crack at it here in the bottom of the third. Tigers still looking for their first hit of the ball game, as that one is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch will miss outside for ball 1, 1-1. That one's fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch. Foul back again. Tigers coming to this game at 1-2. And this is actually Kirkwood's first game of the season. That's why I couldn't find any stats for him. Yeah, that one swung on and missed for strike 3. Got him to chase one on the outside corner. 2 away.
Coming to the plate for the Tigers, number 19, Chapman Ogles.
Chapman Ogles will dig in his first at bat. Chance to help himself out, get on base, get back to the top of the lineup. First pitch is in there for a strike. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. Jammed him on the inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 will miss outside. Wow, he called that a strike. So that'll end the 3rd inning. We go to the top of the 4th. The score remains
And
the
in
same.
3rd inning, Pioneers lead 3-0.
3-0 Kirkwood.
Leading off for the Pioneers, number 28, Devin Peterson.
Devin Peterson will lead things off, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. We're at the top of the 4th. Kirkwood leading 3-0. First pitch is in there for a strike call. Nobles will shake off the first 2 signs and the 0-1. Here's a grounder back out to short. Snagged by Hall. Throw to first in time for the first out. 1 away.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 1, Zach Evans.
Zach Evans. This one's popped up and it'll get out of play. Back behind the third base dugout. The 0-1 popped up into foul territory and it gets out of play. The 0-2 is fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. Chapman will shake off the sign. And now the 0-2. And that one misses for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 pitch is popped up out into center field. Whitfoot will get under it, make the catch. 2 away.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 23, Jacob Nolan.
2 down for Jacob Nolan, who is 1 for 1 with a double. And that one will miss inside for ball 1. Thomas low and outside for ball 2, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes with nobody on, 2 away. 2-0 pitch is fouled back, and it's going to go into the net and off the pole. Two balls, 1 strike. Chapman looks in to get the sign, and he's got the one he wants. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike 2. Took some off of that one and fooled him. He was a little bit out ahead of that one. The 2-2 will miss high for ball 3, full count. The 3-2 pitch is popped up, and it's going to get foul and out of play. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the 3-2 pitch will miss for ball 4. Runner at
next for the
first.
Pioneers, number 51, Abe Rappaport.
Abe Rappaport, the DH. Almost come set, looking over at first base. First pitch. Misses a little outside for ball 1.
Come on, Abe, here we go, bud.
And that one will get away from Spain as they try to throw over to first.
Right man, right spot. Here we go, bud. Base hit, bring him in now.
Two balls, no strikes as Nolan now on second base. And the 2-0. In the dirt for ball 3. Nice block by Poole, though.
Come on, Abe. Find a gap.
3 balls, no strikes. Ogles will come set. And the 3-0 is in the dirt for ball 4. And it'll be runners at first and second. Time called as we'll have a mound visit here. No one at second, Rappaport on first, and Grayson Sturdy coming to the plate, the catcher, with 2 away. Sturdy is 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
It's initiative. Here we go.
Struck out back in the second inning. Oh, that wasn't ball 4 before. Now it is.
Come on, great.
Now it's
Next
up
for
to
the
Grayson
Pioneers, number
Sturdy.
44, Grayson Sturdy.
Dirty.
That one's in the dirt. It'll get away. And no throw down to third as both runners advance.
Find a gap. Let's go. Hey, Jason. Jump on it. on, Forrest. Here we go.
1 ball, no strikes with the runners at second and third now. And the 1-0. Base hit out in the left field. They'll get down for a base hit. 1 run will score. And that's all they'll get is 1 as Bowers gets the ball back onto the infield quickly. And it's 4-0.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 3, Jack Dothage.
Runners at the corners here with 2 away for Jack Dothage, the leadoff hitter for Kirkwood. He is 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts.
Come on, Jack.
First pitch, runner goes. Throw down to third. And a little off target, but Meade was able to knock it down as Sturdy will take second base.
All right, Jack. Come on, Jack. First number. Here we go, bud.
And the 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1. 1-1. Sturdy at second, Rappaport at third. And Dothage at the plate, 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. And the 1-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And will get knocked down at second by McGuire. He's going to throw home to try to get the runner. And it's just not in time. It's a little too late as 2 runs will score and make it 6-0. And a runner at first.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 21, Drew Timp.
And Drew Timp 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out.
Come on, bud.
That one misses for ball 1, 1-0. So first game of the season for Kirkwood, so Timp is looking for his first hit of the season. He's 0 for 2. And they got him caught in between. The throw down to second is not going to be in time. Turned out to be a little faster than expected. So 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 will miss outside for 2-0.
Come on, Drew.
A look back at second. The 2-0 pitch is fouled back. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Let it travel. Good. Come on, bud.
And the 2-1 pitch is high, and it gets past Poole. And the runner will be safe at third. The 3-1 will miss high for ball 4. And it'll be runners to the corners.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 25, Brennan Ray.
Well, Brennan Ray, who's 0 for 1 with a fly out and a walk. There's another runner over there at third, 90 feet away. Potential RBI situation. Pick-off attempt, and he, wow. They're going to call him safe at first. Sounded like even some of the Kirkwood fans here couldn't believe that he was called safe.
One at a time, Jeff. Come on, Brennan.
This one's popped up, and it's going to get out of play.
Come on, Jeff. Come on, B-Ray.
No balls, one strike as Ogles comes set, looking over at first. The 0-1 pitch, runner goes. Throw back to third, and it's not in time as he's back safely, so the runner will take second base. No balls, two strikes. Looks like Grant Skelton may be warming up in the bullpen over there for the Tigers. The 0-2 pitch is going to be a hit out into right field. It'll get down for a single. And one run will score. Here comes the second. It gets away from Spain, and he's out. And they throw the second runner out at home to end the inning, but the Pioneers
Heading into
get
the bottom of the
four
fourth.
in the top of the
Pioneers
fourth.
score 4.
And
They now
it's
lead
now
7-0.
7-0. Is yet to give up one. He's yet to give up a base runner. And he's got 8 strikeouts so far.
Jackson, Whitfoot.
8 strikeouts, no hits, no walks. And the first pitch to Jackson is fouled back. No balls, one strike. And the 0-1 pitch is in the dirt for ball one. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Neslage will miss outside somewhere for ball two. At least this time it was for the Tigers instead of against. The 2-1 pitch is called a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 will miss high for ball 3, full count. The 3-2 foul back into the net as Jackson protects the plate. The 3-2 is inside, low and inside for ball 4. So that's the first base runner for the Tigers.
Caden Chenoweth.
And Caden Chenoweth will step up 0-for-1 with a strikeout with a chance to move that runner into scoring position. Jackson leads off first. First pitch is foul tipped. The ball is 1 strike as Jackson leads off with first. Nestledge will check on him. Jackson goes. That one's foul tipped. Caught by the catcher. Yeah, that's what I thought. Actually, I guess somebody told him he had to go back because he foul tipped it, but it's a live ball, so it doesn't really matter. So he's safe at second on a stolen base. An 0-2 count to Chino. As this one's foul tipped. As Chenoweth foul tips it back off the umpire's face, head. No balls, 2 strikes. That's what you're looking back at second at Jackson. The 0-2 will miss outside for ball 1, 1-2. Nestledge looks back again. The 1-2 pitch is popped up into foul territory. And it's going to get down into foul territory, yes. Sturdy had it for a second, and I think either somebody in the dugout or Blasevich said to watch out for the step or the fence, and he kind of got into his own head then and ended up missing the foul ball. With a 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. And that's 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, number 23, Jathan Spain.
Spain 0 for 1 with a fly out. As Whitfoot will lead off at second base. Nestledge comes set, looks back. And the first pitch to Spain is hit back up the middle. What a diving play by the shortstop, Ray, and he'll flip it back to second. What looked like it was going to be a clear base hit into left center, up into center field is stolen away by Ray.
7-0.
And he'll flip it to second for the double play. As we go to the top of the 5th, the Tigers trail 7-0. So Grant Skelton will be the pitcher for the Tigers here in the top of the 5th as he'll
Leading
take
off for
over.
the Pioneers,
And John
number 9, John
Blasevich will lead off 1 for 2 with a double, and he reached on an error his last at bat. First pitch will miss outside for ball 1. So Chapman went 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, but only 5 were earned. Struck out 3, 5 hits, 4 walks. As that one misses for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch misses low for ball 3, 3-0. And the 3-0 misses outside for ball 4. A leadoff walk will bring Devin Peterson to the plate.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 28, Devin Peterson.
Peterson 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Grant checks on the runner over at first. First pitch in there, called a strike. The 0-1 popped up out into shallow right field, and the catch will be made by Chenoweth for out number 1.
Come on, one. Turn one around right here.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 1, Zach Evans.
Zach Evans 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out. And some action in the Kirkwood bullpen. Warming up on using the mound, so he's getting close to being ready to come in to pitch as that one misses outside for ball 1. He'll surprisingly, I guess, let's see. Well, I only have Neslage for 55 pitches, so I guess maybe if he gets close to 75, they'll take him out. This one's popped up into center field. That's hit deep into center field, but Jackson will get underneath it and make the catch for out number 2. 0-2 away.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 23, Jacob Nolan.
Now Jacob Nolan, 1 for 1, a double and a walk. First pitch in there for a strike. Lazovic leads off the 0-1. In there for strike 2 called. Got the inside corner of that one. No balls, 2 strikes. In the 0-2. It's hit out into right field. Chenoweth will get under it to make the catch to end the top half of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th as it stays 7-0.
Pioneers still lead.
Tigers
7-0.
trail.
Here at Cape Central High, you're listening to Game Time, presented by Jared Ritter, the Bright Blazer Broker. Jared's passion for helping people and his ambition make him a real estate agent you can count on. Find him on Facebook, Jared Ritter, Bright Blazer Broker. Now back to the music on Game Time.
Cape Central Central fans know that good teammates are important, and that's especially true in dealing with real estate. That's why winners choose Ritter Real Estate with Jared Ritter, the bright blazer broker. Jared's passion for people and ambition makes him an agent you can count on. He takes
We do have a new pitcher for Kirkwood.
to make your buying or selling process completely stress-free.
Gonna be number
Jared Ritter with Ritter Real Estate on your team. Call
52.
Jared at 573-450-8825
Pull up the roster.
or at the office at 573-803-3880 or go online at ritterrealestate.com.
Keaton Johns.
Welcome to Cape Central High School.
They're like amazing.
This is the home of the Tigers.
So Keaton Johns will take over for the Pioneers. And that'll close the book on Owen Neslage. So he goes 4 innings, no runs, no hits, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts. And Hayden Bowers will lead things off here for the Tigers. It's 0 for 1 with a
Leading
strikeout.
off for the Tigers, number 16, Hayden Bowers.
Johns will come set first pitch. Here's a chopper over to third. Picked up by Dothage. Throw to first is just in time. Bang, bang play over there at first base. And that's 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, number 7, Evan Hall.
And Evan Hall 0 for 1 with a strikeout. We'll dig in to try to get things going. First pitch to Hall. He is in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. With nobody on, 1 away. The 1-0 pitch. Oof. Is inside, but Hall couldn't check his swing enough, and he ends up going around for strike 1, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up and fouled back out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that's 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Braden Mead. He struck
Up
out
next for
his
the
last
Tigers,
at
number
bat.
17, Braden Mead.
That one's high and inside for ball 1. Braden Mead, the third baseman for the Tigers today. And the 1-0 pitch will miss low for ball 2. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch popped up into right field. The right fielder Evans will get under it and make the catch for out number 3. We go to the top of the 6th, and the
Tigers
score
roll
remains
over.
the same,
Into the
7
top
to
of
0.
6. Kirkwood leads 7-0.
On Game Time, here for the Tiger fans. Athletic officials are seldom given the appreciation they deserve. They are given the responsibility and authority to enforce the rules of the game. Please treat the officials with the same good sportsmanship you treat the students. More music is coming up here on Game Time.
More great music for you. In the home of the Cape Central Tigers.
Leading off for the Pioneers, number 51, Abe Rappaport.
So Abe Rappaport will lead it off 0 for 1. He reached on an error in his first at bat, and then he walked in his second plate appearance. First pitch to Rappaport is on the outside corner for strike one. The 0-1 is outside for ball one. They're going to check the umpire down at first base, and he said no, he did not go. One ball, one strike. As Skelton looks in, and the 1-1 pitch is fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Grounded down the third base line, but it's foul. It'll stay 1-2. Skelton comes set, the 1-2 pitch. Whoop, that one got out of his hand and got over the head of Rappaport. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, Abe.
The 2-2 is foul. That'll play down that first base line and over the first base dugout. The 2-2 fouled back again. This will be pitch number 8 of the at-bat, with half of them being fouled off. Mid-time called. The 2-2 will miss outside for ball 3, full count. Three balls, 2 strikes as Skelton comes set. And the 3-2's popped up on the infield. Meade will make the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 44, Grayson Sturdy.
Come on, Grayson. Come on, Grayson.
And Grayson Sturdy, the catcher, the number 9 hitter. He's 1 for 2. He's singled in his last at bat. First pitch is in there for a strike called. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, foul. 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch. And we'll miss inside for ball 1. Curveball didn't curve enough. The 1-2. Hit deep into left center field, but Jackson Whitfoot will get under it to make the catch. That's 2 away.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Pioneers, number 3, Jack Dothage.
Jack Dothage, as we get back to the top lineup, who's 1 for 3. Got his first hit in his last at bat, a single. And then we'll get away for ball 1. The 1-0 her back up to short. Grabbed by Hall, throw to first in time. And the Pioneers will go 1, 2, 3 as we go to the bottom of the sixth. Score still the same, 7-0.
Pioneers lead.
Kirkwood
7-0.
leads as Pittman, McGuire, and Skelton will lead things off in the home half of the sixth.
Leading off for the Tigers, number 5, Gavin Pittman.
So Gavin Pittman will lead things off. The DH 0 for 1 with a strikeout is. Nope, there he is, the home plate umpire. First pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. And the 0-1 is going to get into right field, down for a base hit, and the Tigers finally have their first hit of the ball game. Got a runner on first here with nobody out.
Next for the Tigers, number 2, Aiden McGuire.
Aiden McGuire will step in. Struck out in his first at bat. First pitch will miss for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. As Johns will come set, peek over his shoulder. This one's popped up into left center field, but shallow center field. And the catch is made by the shortstop, Ray. And he can't turn the double play this time as
Next up for the Tigers, number 28.
Pittman was back in time.
Skelton.
But also first baseman Bozovic could not hold on to the ball. So Gavin will lead off, now he'll go. That one swung on a miss, throw down to second is too high. And Pittman is in there with a stolen base. This one's popped up on the infield into foul territory. And the third baseman, Gothage, will get under it to make the catch for the second out of the inning. So 2 outs.
Back to the top of the order for the Tigers. Number 8, Jackson Whitfoot.
So Jackson Whitfoot now 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. We get back to the top of the lineup. And that one will miss inside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes as Pittman leads off a second. Johns looks back and the 1-0 is high and inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Two O's, ground down the third base line, diving, stop by the third baseman, throw to first will not be in time as Jackson will beat out the throw, and it's runners at the corners
Up
with
next
2
for the
away.
Pioneers, number 11, Hayden Chenoweth.
And Caden Chenoweth with a chance to pick up an RBI here if he can get something on the ground or into the outfield. As Jackson goes, and they will not throw down to second base. And so two runners in scoring position now. Runner at second and third. That one's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. Low and outside for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1, a chopper over to third. Grabbed by Dothage, throw to first. Ooh! They're going to call him out at first base. I don't know. We'll go to the top of the 7th with the Tigers trailing 7-0.
Heading to the top of the 7th, Pioneers lead 7-0.
Top of the 7th, as Zach Dowdy will come in to pitch for the Tigers. And Drew Temp will lead things off for the Pioneers. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out, and then he walked in his last at bat. That is not Drew Temp. That one is in there for strike number 18. Charlie, oh boy, Vonderbrug. Ground to the third, Mead will throw across, and they get him at first for the out.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 25, Brennan Ray.
So 1 away, and Brennan Ray at the plate as that one's in the dirt for ball 1.
Come on, Brennan. Come on, bud.
The 1-0 misses for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. That one's popped up on the infield. McGuire will get under it to make the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 9, John Blasevich.
So John Blasevich steps in here as the first pitch is outside for ball 1. Blasevich is 1 for 2. Doubled in his first at bat. That pitch missed for ball 2. Then he reached on an error and then walked. And that one's in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch will miss outside for ball 3, 3-1. The 3-1 from Dowdy, grounded out towards short. Hall will knock it down, and he can't hold on to it as it comes out of his glove. And it'll be a runner at first with 2 away.
Up next for the Pioneers, number 28, Devin Peterson.
This one's popped up, and it's going to get out of play in left field. No balls, 1 strike. Dowdy looks in and gets the sign. The 0-1 pitch is popped up into center field, and Jackson will get underneath it and make the catch to end the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It'll be Spain, Bowers, and Hall to lead things off for the Tigers.
Now for the Tigers, number 23, Jathan Spain.
So Jathan Spain will lead things off for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 7th, as that one is in there for a strike. Keaton Johns still on the mound for the Pioneers, as the 0-1 pitch is fouled back into the net and then into the first base dugout. It may have just missed some of those players over there in that dugout. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 is fouled back into the net. It'll stay 0-2. So Yale upsets Auburn in the tournament. They won by 2, 78-76. As that one's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just both free throws there at the end of the game to tie it up. So Yale gets the upset. And that one's called strike 3. And that's 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, number 16, Hayden Bowers.
So Hayden Bowers will dig in now. With the bases empty and 1 away. First pitch swinging, grounder up the middle, grabbed by the shortstop Ray. Throw to first is in time for out number 2.
7, Evan Hall.
Who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, looking to get something going here with two down in the bottom of the 7th.
Finish it up right here.
That one missed somewhere for ball 1. That one looked like a perfect pitch. I don't know, whatever. The 1-0 pitch is a chopper back up to Ray. He'll grab it, throw to first, and Lazovic will stretch for it to make the catch, and that will do it for this first game as the Tigers fall 7-0.
Kirkwood Pioneers defeat the Cape Central Tigers.
Some quick
7-0.
final stats for you for the visiting Kirkwood Pioneers. Dothage 1 for 4 with a single and 2 RBI. Brennan Ray was 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Jacob Nolan 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. And Grayson Sturdy 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. And Blasowicz was 2 for 3 with a single and a double. And then pitching, Eswich gets the win. He goes 4 innings, gave up no runs, struck out 9, no hits, 1 walk. And then Keaton Johns pitches the final 3 innings. 2 strikeouts, 2 hits, no walks, no runs. And then for the Tigers, Jackson Whitfoot went 1 for 2 with a single. Gavin Pittman 1 for 2 with a single. And then that's it. Everyone else was 0 for. Pitching, Chapman Ogles went 4 innings, gave up 7 runs but only 5 earned, struck out 3, 5 hits, 4 walks. Skelton went 2 innings, no runs, no hits, 1 walk. And Zach Dowdy went an inning with no strikeouts, 1 hit, no walks, no runs. So that'll do it for this first game, and we'll take a break, and then we'll come back for game 2 in about, 15, 20 minutes.